On this week's Collusion Center, people find another reason to hate the Patriots, Cam goes for a Diddy meets Jason Mraz look, and we review the 2016 election.
Fuck everything and everybody.
Yeah, well.
Your weekly recap starts here. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Collusion Center. This is week 10. My name is BJ Robinette, and I'm here with Andrew Colicchio and Ganesh Sarma. How are you gentlemen doing tonight?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling footloose and fancy-free. Yeah.
Ganesh?
I can't do it anymore, guys. I'm done with fantasy football. I just can't do it.
What? Any particular reason?
It started 2 weeks ago. I had a matchup with Phil, who the audience might remember from us railing on him all of week 1.
Yeah.
And though Phil is so dumb that he couldn't pour piss out of a boot if the directions were on the bottom.
Phil, what the fuck were you thinking? What did you accomplish here?
Your play is loose, your strategy is non-existent, and you're more amateur than a casting room couch porn star.
Anyway, I had the game in the bag. But at the end of the Titans-Chargers contest, Marcus Mariota threw a pick 6, giving me -3 points. And that was just enough for me to lose. And then this week, Ezekiel Elliott goes fucking ham for 40 fucking points. And I can't do it anymore. I'm done. I'm done with Collusion Center. I'm gonna go make my own show. And it's gonna be 1,000 times better than this bullshit. Welcome everyone to our new show. My name is Ganesh Sarma. This is Cats and Dogs, a show about my two favorite things, hot cats and hot dogs. Today we have a special guest all the way from sunny Sacramento, California. Please welcome Tuna the Cat. Oh, come on, it's my hot dog. Can we get a handler over here, please? Michelangelo, Galileo, Albert Einstein, Bill Gates, Tuna the Cat. How do you do it? How can you maintain such a level of fame and stay so grounded? How do you do it?
How about a show called The Big Short?
Oh, like the movie. Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, exactly like the movie, except it's not about the housing crisis. It's about how small your dick looks in comparison to your unkempt jungle of pubic hair.
Hey. How about a show called You Look Vaguely Ethnic, where you go around and ask people who look sort of like you uncomfortable questions about their heritage?
Oh, come on, I only did that a handful of times. Come on.
Handful too many.
Come on.
What about a TLC-style show, The Whitest Brown Kids You Know?
Okay, all right.
How about one called Aw, That's a Bummer, and it's about women seeing your naked body for the first time and then realizing it looks like a milk dud that's been rolling around on the bottom of the barbershop floor.
That's really hurtful. That's true.
No. Wait. We're missing the point. The point is you should have a game show where people place bets on whether or not you can get through airport security without being stopped.
Wait, you're talking about TSA Throwdown.
That's the one.
Very nice.
That's too real.
If Hot Dog Man had a show, it would be called Cats and Dogs.
Thank you, Notbot. Someone here gets me. That's good.
A tremendous show about you deep-throating hot dogs and sodomizing cats.
Oh, come on!
Thank you, Notbot, and that seems as good a place as any to end. So let's jump right into some football, and here we go. Jay Cutler did America a favor this weekend and brought Chicago back down to earth with one of the worst performances I've seen by a quarterback all season. Jay, you might not have a starting job after this year, but here at Collusion Center, we're willing to give you a shot. We'll find something for you to do. Our toilet hasn't been cleaned in months, and it's disgusting from weeks worth of hot dog and egg shits. So go ahead, hit us up.
Jay, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. I've gotten really tired about supposed lifelong Cubs fans coming out of the woodwork. To the real Cubs fans out there, just remember, the majority of your sports teams are awful. Whether it's the White Sox blowing a 7-1 lead in the bottom of the 9th to the Royals, or Jay Cutler throwing pick after pick, just remember, one World Series win doesn't suddenly absolve.
What the fuck is this guy even saying? Who's he to lecture anyone on mediocrity? What a tool. I wish I had my own show. It'd be better than this clown. And that, my friends, is why Carson Wentz will lead the Eagles to the Super Bowl.
100% right. 100% correct.
Yeah, exactly. I always am.
Andrew, so tall, so knowledgeable. You have really come into your own as the lead analysis on Collusion Center. Fantastic job.
Well, thanks, Blowjob. That really means a lot coming from you.
No worries.
And this is hard for me to do, but I'm just gonna come out and say it. I had a cheesesteak from Tony Luke's last night. Best thing I ever ate. The best thing I ever ate in my life.
You.
I could not have been more wrong. And there's more. I did some research. I looked at the internet. If a hamburger's a sandwich, a hot dog is surely a sandwich.
Yeah.
And mayo has no place on this earth. I am very sorry. I've given you so much shit over the years. I was wrong. You were right. I don't know how I'm gonna live with myself.
Hey. Don't you worry. The most important thing is that you realized your mistakes and you apologized. Let's move on from this.
Sorry, guys. I have a phone call.
That's unprofessional.
Really
Hello?
professional.
Yeah, he is sitting right here next to me.
Was it for you?
Yeah, hold on. I'll put him right on. It's for you.
For me?
It's Carson.
Carson? Carson? Yeah, movie sounds great. No, I haven't seen Deepwater Horizon. Yes, I can bring the massage oil. Yeah, you know what? Applebee's beforehand does sound great. Hey, how do you feel about hot tubs?
And where the fuck does Yahoo get their point projections from? I mean, Paul Perkins, 8 points? No. Quincy Enunwa, they say he's got 12 points a week. He doesn't do shit ever. Fuck you, Yahoo. Yahoo, you can kiss my grits. Speaking of grits, hey, Tommy, what do you got for us today?
Ladies, gentlemen, welcome back to my top 5 plays of the week. The number 5 play is Michael Thomas hauling in this 33-yard touchdown reception around the back of San Francisco corner Tremaine Brock. That's not the first reach around I've seen in San Francisco. At number 4, we have Ben Roethlisberger with a fake spike pass to Antonio Brown. The Cowboys bit so hard on this play, you'd think there was barbecue on the field. Suck it, Dallas! The number 3 play is Golden Tate shaking off defenders and flipping into the end zone to give the Lions an overtime win. Golden Tate is a part-time receiver and a full-time bad mother. Shut your mouth! At number 2, we have Jameis Winston dodging Bears defenders, scrambling 23 yards back into the end zone before heaving this deep bomb to Mike Evans. On Sundays, I like my eggs how I like my Jameis. Scrambled! Apparently, this is the Mike Evans show. The number 1 play is Mike Evans hauling in this 15-yard one-handed grab before he gets drilled by Falcons corner Keanu Neal. Woo! Somebody get that boy some Tylenol!
All right, it's time for this week's roundtable discussion. Today, we'll be talking about something nobody wants to, the NFL refs. There have been some questionable calls this season. The most egregious coming in the Bills-Seahawks Week 8 contest on a botched roughing the kicker call that resulted in a missed field goal. If that call had been made correctly, would it have changed the outcome of the game? Maybe, maybe not. But there really is no excuse for calls to be so wrong with the amount of replay technology available to us.
I'm gonna interrupt you for 1 second, BJ.
Please.
I don't give a fuck about the refs. I don't give a fuck about missed calls. What I give a fuck about, and who I give a fuck about, is one Mr. Ed Hockley. That senior citizen is hiding 22-inch pythons.
Are these the hot takes we're dishing out now? These aren't even that hot. And these guys definitely don't have any style. My show would be so much better.
I'm BJ Robinette, and this is what I believe. I believe Carrie Underwood is a national treasure. I believe the XFL should make a comeback. I believe college players should be paid in easy math. I believe Mark Wahlberg should stop making awful movies that capitalize on American tragedies. I believe sports fans are worse than Republicans. I believe there should be an NFL team solely comprised of juggalos. I believe I'll be on the air longer than 7 episodes. And finally, I believe that football is great, but the NFL is terrible.
I mean, the man is a lawyer, for Christ's sakes. When he's not on the field making calls, he's in the courtroom making laws.
All right, Andrew, thank you for that excellent analysis. We are running out of time here, but let's get in some headlines from the last few weeks that you might have missed.
2 weeks ago, we all saw Richard Sherman take out Dan Carpenter on what was clearly an uncalled for hit on the kicker's leg. What many people didn't see, though, is what Dan's wife, Kayla Carpenter, tweeted after the game, and I quote, "I know what we do on the farm when a male can't control his own rage. Hashtag lucky I'm not there. Hashtag Sherman. Hashtag act like an animal, get treated like one." Wow. Sherman was classy as always in his response, and later told ESPN's Ed Werder, "It's amazing how comfortable she was saying that." Well, we here at Collusion Center did some research and found Kayla runs a food blog in her free time called Cookin' and Kickin'. Aside from having an absolutely terrible name, it features some recipes that make her tweet seem really on brand, such as white trash sangria, slush burgers, and our personal favorite, Spooky Boo cookies. I really wish I was making that up.
In a last-ditch effort to drum support of drunk Boston bros days before the election, Donald Trump alleged that New England's Bill Belichick and Tom Brady both endorsed him. Trump even read a letter that Belichick penned him, quote, "Congratulations on a tremendous campaign. You have to help with an unbelievable slanted and negative media and have come out beautifully. You have proven to be the ultimate competitor fighter. Your leadership is amazing. I have always had tremendous respect for you, and the toughness and perseverance you have displayed over the past year is remarkable. Hopefully, tomorrow's election, the results will give the opportunity to make America great again. Best wishes for great results tomorrow, Bill Belichick." Bill, that's the most compassion I've ever seen you show for anyone, and it confirms that you are in fact human. It just so happens that America's long-standing notion was confirmed: you're an awful human. You may in fact be the devil. I do want to say though, although Bill has come out and said that he did write this letter, if you read this letter in Trump's voice, it really just sounds like something he wrote. "Congratulations on a tremendous campaign. You have come out beautifully. You have proven to be the ultimate competitor fighter."
Watch out, NFL. We have a new running back prospect on the scene. I'm talking, of course, about worldwide phenom Johnny Iguana. Just watch as he evades multiple defenders and breaks a fierce tackle on his way to the end zone. He could go all the way! Johnny joins the ranks of other lizard-faced NFL players, the likes of which include Jay Cutler, Brian Hartline, Nick Foles, and Jimmy Clausen.
All these wet boys are my sons. Thank you for worshipping my sons this week on the Collusion Center. My pride sack swells with glee. I must destroy my weakest sons.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Before we go, I do want to get serious here for a few seconds. Hey, we're in a strange new world this week. If you have a computer and an internet subscription, and I know you do because you're watching this show, maybe go ahead and set up a donation to the ACLU, the SPLF, Planned Parenthood, the New York Times, WAPO, The Guardian, or some other organization that can help these days. Anyway, follow us at Collusion Center on Twitter and Instagram, as well as on YouTube and Facebook. Until next week, keep it right, keep it tight. This is Collusion Center.
When you call my name, it's like a little prayer. I'm down on my knees.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!